Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is probably going to be kind of short. This is my recap for the 2020 Crafty Goals with Amalia. It is a collab that kind of inspires its participants to set goals for themselves, crafty goals, personal goals, business goals, whatever type of goals that you want, and you work on them each month, and you hope to accomplish whatever you've set forth to accomplish. Some people go way over it, some people crash and burn. I had a pretty good last month, or the first month of this collab in January. February, I just wasn't really feeling anything. I had kind of lost my crafty mojo for February. And so in the description below, you will see everyone who is participating. All of their links will be down below. And this is the collab was put together, I think last year was the first year. It's Cool Cakes and Crafts with Amalia is the channel of who is hosting this. It started out with a handful of collaborators last year, and it has grown to quite a very nice size collab. And there is a hashtag that you can use. It'll be in the description below. So if you want to follow along, you can just type in that hashtag and you can pull up everyone's videos and just kind of see who all's doing this and how they're doing at accomplishing what goals they've set for themselves. And also by using that hashtag, you can participate by making your own videos and setting up your own goals, putting them in that hashtag in your video, so anyone else that wants to search for that type of video can find yours as well. So for this collab, these are what I had set as my own goals. I do want to try and work on 2 projects each month. That does not mean I have to finish them. I just want to be working on 2 crochet projects. For jewelry, I want to complete at least 1 project per month. And because I'm doing a jewelry making collab with Deb Hauk, who's Deb Hauk's Crafty Cottage, I should be obviously accomplishing that goal. For cross stitch, so far I've not been doing so good on that, but I'll get into that here. I was hoping to work at least 3 hours a week, which would be about 12 hours per month on cross stitch. I have set a goal of using up 4 paper pads per year, and also 4 card kits per year. I have quite a bit of like Simon stamps, SEI, close to my heart. I might even have a few Stampin' Up card kits, I'm not sure, but I have a closet full of card kits that I need to use. I do have my own collab. It's called 10 on the 10th. It's for making 10 Christmas cards each month. So that by the time December rolls around, I'll have more than plenty Christmas cards ready to go. I started on my own last year and had quite a few people that joined in. And so this year I did make an official collab, and anyone that watches my videos, they're always welcome to comment if they would like to join in officially on the Christmas card collab, and I can definitely add you in. For the greeting cards per month, that just basically means anything that's not Christmas. If I make any other kind of card, then that falls under here. I am wanting to try to do 1 rack or Happy Mail every 3 months. I hope to do some kind of organization in any of my crafty stash areas for 1 hour per week, which would average out about 4 hours per month. Because I have my jewelry items are in my bedroom along with all my cross stitch supplies. I have my crochet corner in the living room, and then all of my paper crafting things are in my actual craft room. And my goal is to complete 4 like mini albums or some type of folio or a journal. I guess I could put journals in there as well. 4 per year is what I'd like to do there. I have a goal of 5 ATCs per month, 2 videos on my channel per week, and that I set that goal before I really even I wasn't paying any attention to all of the collabs that I'm in. I really didn't have that on my mind. I just knew I wanted to do 2 videos per week, and I probably should change that up some because I'm well above that with all the different collabs that I'm doing. I have set a goal for myself to try to keep my craft store spending under $25 per month. And I'd like to do at least 2 channel giveaways this year on my channel. So that would average out to be about 1 every 6 months. And then I want to try and start participating more in other channels like giveaway challenges, subscriber challenges, birthday challenges, and stuff like that. Just to start supporting and, you know, just helping celebrate and support other channels a lot more. So for this month, I did have quite a bit of personal stuff going on, so I really didn't get into the craft room very much this month. I made sure that I got my collabs done, but I did have a few doctor's appointments this month. Just wasn't kind of feeling the greatest. So I just kind of lost my crafty mojo for a while. Here's where I kind of keep track of what days that I work on what, just so when I'm going back and recapping my month, I can remember what I made and be able to mark it down on my little checklist. Let me see here. So let me just kind of go over, well, first of all, here is my calendar for February. This is where I mark down all of the videos that I am doing. I need to get better at checking up on, like, responding to my comments. I try to do it once a week, but I kind of fell behind where I just was not feeling the greatest this month. So I do need to catch up on responding, because I like to reply back to every single comment that is left, because, you know, the way I look at it, I know for myself, if I take the time to watch someone's video and I comment to them, then it'd be nice to at least get a thank you back, and someone saying, you know, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for taking time out of your day to watch my video. And if I'm not commenting, then I think that's just not really very nice. I should just try to get back to them a lot quicker. I'm trying to work on responding much quicker and not letting them get so far behind. So that is one of my goals. It's not written down, obviously, but I am wanting to try to start doing much better on that. So for the first Saturday of each month, that is when we are to put up our Crafty Goals recap, and it goes up at 3 p.m. Eastern each first Saturday. So this video that I'm doing right now, this is my recap for February, and it will go up the first Saturday of March, and so forth. So like April will be the first, March's recap will be the first Saturday in April. This is just for a YouTube swap that I did. That's when it needed to be mailed out by, and I did accomplish that. I didn't write this down, but I did record my video for what I received from my partner. I did do that video on the 4th. And on the 10th, I did get my shadow out of the way, 10 on the 10th collab. And I have a collab that I'm participating in. It's sort of an informal collab because anyone can jump in whenever they want to. They can participate one month, take off another month. There are 2 videos each month for this collab. The tags are on the 10th, and then down here on the last day of each month, there are cards, and they're made to the same theme. Each month there is a theme. If you go to the video, you can find the link to Heather Manning's video where she kind of explained the details of this collab, and you can join in. And on the 11th, I have a collab with Deb Houck's Crafty Cottage. It's called Embellishments on the 11th, and those videos post every month on the 11th at noon. Let's see, the next one here, myself and my friend Katie, who is Crafty Crab here on YouTube, we do a card collab, and it's the third Sunday of each month, and there is a theme that we follow for each month, and that video goes up on the third Sunday. And on the 18th, I am in another collab with Deb Houck, and it's called Having Fun Making Jewelry, and that posts every month on the 18th at noon, or 10 a.m., sorry. And, oh, there's Missy. All right, I can't see my my paper girl. And then on the, okay, where did I leave off? On the 25th is Deb Houck's collab called Smash That Small Paper Pad. That goes up every month on the 25th at 10 a.m. And that video, or that collab, is for using up any paper pads that are smaller than 10 by, or 12 by 12. So it's to help you get through your smaller size papers. On the 27th of each month is Deb Houck's Stick Your Side of Crafting collab, and that goes up at noon every month on the 27th, and that is just using up your sticker stash. It can be using your stickers on cards. You can make tags, embellishments, using them in your planner, as Deb said. Just any way you can think of to use up your stickers. And I have a ton of stickers from Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, just about anywhere you can think of. And then on the last day of each month is the this is the last Saturday of each month, the Pinspiration Collaboration, and that goes up at noon. And what that is to inspire you to use up pins that you have been saving. So instead of just saving it and like pinning it, actually make whatever you're wanting to do for that month. And then the Great American Stash Bash for cards is the last day of each month, which those two just happen to be the same there. So that was what I did for the month of February. Those are the videos. And real fast, let me just show my March is pretty much the same. I just went ahead and filled in. And then I also have, anytime that I have a swap that needs to be mailed out, I just put that down so that I can kind of glance at my calendar and see when I need to be mailing stuff. This is for a Facebook group that I'm in, Crazy Crafters, and I'm doing a St. Patrick's Day ATC swap. And then the rest of this is the same as the February calendar. And so here, back to this. For my crochet, I did actually start 2 projects this month. Here is the yarn that I'm using for one of them. I know of at least a few participants in this collab who also do crochet. I believe Amalia told me that she does a little bit of crochet herself. This is called Herb Garden, and it's by I Love This Yarn, and I love the collar pattern in this yarn. It's very super pretty. Here is a stitch marker that I did make, and what I'm making with this, here's the pattern. It's just off of Pinterest. It's called the mini, if I can find the name of it here. All right. It's called, I don't think I have the title sheet here. I just printed out what had the actual pattern. But here is the name of it, Crochet Mini Market Bag. And it's a free 1 skein pattern by Left in Knots. And here is the link, or here's the website or whatever. And it's a very super easy pattern. I've pretty much finished all the way around. And you can see I've got my little check marks. I just do that to keep track of what row I'm on. And I'm on the building up the sides of the bag. I have done rows 7 and 8. So I have rows 9 through 19. And then I have the finishing, or the handles and the finishing rows. So that is going to be a little tiny market bag, which I cannot wait to work on that some more and try to get that finished. And my second project that I am working on, if I can get this yarn over here, I do not have a stitch marker in this, so I do not want it to come loose. So here's my hook. This is going to be a little hat, and I have the pattern on my tablet for this. Actually, it's just a simple little beanie, an adult size beanie. This is yarn that I have it marked with the K because my daughter actually picked this yarn out as what she liked, and I really love the color of this. It's really super pretty. It is called, if I can find the name here, it is called Fruit Salad, and it is, I got this from Hobby Lobby, and I love this yarn, so I do use a lot of that. I just love how it has the little flecks of color in it. And I am finished with the increasing rows, and now I'm just going to be doing the building rows. I have to get to where I'm just doing basically double crochets all the way around until the hat reaches about 7.5 inches tall. And then I will be through with that. And I need to get a stitch marker on here so I do not lose my stitches. Okay, so those are my two projects there. And I did meet my crochet goal for jewelry because of that collab that I'm in. I did post my video where I showed the 2 bracelets that I made for the monthly project. So I did get 2 projects made out of that collab. So that's one up. For cross stitch, I just really... Not only did I lose my crafty mojo, I didn't really want to I wasn't motivated to go into my craft room. I really wasn't motivated that much to do any organizing. Wasn't motivated to cross stitch. I was just a lazy bum this month. But that's all right. There are 10 more months that I can get on these goals and I can get whatever I get accomplished. Anything is better than nothing. But this is the project that I have been working on. It's called Yesteryear by Little House Needleworks for all of you stitchers out there. And I am currently working on this bottom square right here. I'm not going to take it out of the package because it's kind of all folded up in there. Yes, I fold my fabric. I know a lot of stitchers do not like that, but this is a very soft fabric, and it really just doesn't really have too many creases when I open it back up, and it will iron just fine. So, and that's the way I've always done. I stitch in hand. I do not use any kind of scroll or snap things, whatever those things are called. I can't even think of the name right now. Those little plastic bars you snap your work into. I was taught to hold my fabric in my hand, and that's the way I stitch in hand. No matter what size project I'm working on, if I'm working on my Heaven and Earth, which is a large piece of fabric, I hold it in hand because I feel most comfortable that way. So that is my cross stitch, and I only accomplished 3.5 hours, but that's 3.5 more hours on that piece that I did not have done. So I will take that. For my Kill a Paper Pad, I did complete the paper pad, the love pad that I was working on for Deb's Smash That Small Paper Pad collab, and I'm currently working on my second pad. So hopefully I will finish that up and start on my next paper pad throughout this month of March. I have not pulled out any of my card kits yet. Maybe I can try to pull out one and work on those this month. For my 10 on the 10th Christmas cards, I got 12 made again. So that's 2 months, 24 cards. So I'm 4 above goal. For the regular other everything else random greeting cards, I did get 28 made. And that included the 15 birthday cards for the Great American Stash Bash, plus a couple of different cards that I made for my card collab with Katie. And then I just made a few random other cards when I was working on this Smash to Small Paper Pad collab. And also when I was using my new pad that I started working on. I have got quite a bit of cards made for 2 months. I'm very happy with that. And I was only aiming for 5 per month. So that is awesome to have so many cards that have, some of these have been given away for like swaps and things. But the majority of them I still have and I can use throughout the year. I have not done any racks or Happy Mail yet, but I do have 2 that I would like to get sent out to some people here in the next week or so. So that hopefully we'll have a number 2, at least a number 2, when I am filling in the March. For organizing in my crafty areas, I did in the first 3 days of February, I did get 5 hours of organizing done, and that was it. So I did get above my goal somehow. I don't know how, but I did, so that's good. I did not work on any albums or folios this month. For ATCs, I kind of forgot about them because I wasn't really looking throughout the month as well as I should have. I was basically focused too much on like my calendar here, so I was basically just trying to do what I needed to do for the collabs, and I kind of let some of these things kind of fall off the radar. So I just picked that up in March and hopefully make a bunch of them. For the videos on my channel, I did get 11 made. That includes my collabs that I'm in, plus the one video I did where I showed my box I received for the Valentine's swap. And then for craft spending, I was very excited for this month. I did not go to any craft stores up until the 29th. So on the very last day of the month, I did go to Hobby Lobby because I was hoping they had this one type of yarn that I'm wanting to make a blanket. It just takes 2 skeins of yarn to make a blanket. So I'm hoping to try that out, but they did not have it. I did need some more of my card bases, and that week that I went, the Paper Studio was half off. They had their blowout sale, so I was able to get this for half price, and this does have a lot of cards. It's a pack of 50. You get 50 card bases and 50 envelopes, and it's really nice, heavy duty. So that is a good quality card bases there. And then I picked up these 2. I have not seen these little mermaid stickers, but they reminded me of the LOL from their faces. I have another couple packages of mermaid stickers, but they're more cartoonish. And this, I just really love the shimmer on them, like the holographic look to them, plus the fact that they look more real, sort of like instead of a cartoon type face, they have more of the realistic ones, and they look like the LOL. So that was, of course, 99 cents. And then this, I had not seen the little tiny girls, so I got that. I did get a couple more sheets that I'm not going to show because they are going to someone in the mail. And then this, they were with the stickers, but they're called labels, I think, is what they are. They were designer labels, but they have, you can see, this is what's inside, and I thought those would be perfect to put just use as like images for cards. And then I have some of the like die cut packs that match the LOL, and of course I have the 8x8, the 6x6, the 12x12 paper pads, which I can use the cutouts and things like that to go with these, and they're just little sticky labels, so I thought that was pretty cool. So they were $2.49 for that pack. And then I had to get some notebooks for different things at Dollar Tree. The only crafty things I got was 3 sheets of stickers, of course. So I spent $3 on stickers. So I think my spending was about $18 total. So that's not bad for 1 month, when I think I kind of bombed. I have an X here, but I don't remember what my spending was. I think I spent $40 or $50 in January. So I think I did pretty good for February to go the whole entire month until the 29th. If there hadn't been a 29th in this month, then I would have aced my spending goal. But I thought these were cute. I am going to probably be getting into some Easter or springy type swaps and things like that here and this month, next month. So I thought that was really cute with little googly eyes. And of course these I had to get. They are so adorable. The little egg-shaped animals, and I got 2 of those. Normally I do buy stickers in 2s and 3s, but I tried to be good and only get 1 of that but this I thought could be used a little bit more than just Easter, because they have the different animals that aren't necessarily Easter. I love that little fox, and the little hedgehog is super cute. And then I think that is a sheep or a llama. That is really adorable. So I thought those could be used for maybe a few other things besides just spring or Easter. So that is my crafty spending for February. I did not do any giveaways. I did just look a few minutes ago. My subscriber count is actually at 739 right now, which I'm blown away by that, because I remember when I did my 500 subby giveaway. So I'm going to try to, around when it gets maybe around 800, if it's hopefully by March or April, by the end of April maybe, I can be closer to 800. And I'm going to have to come up with some kind of a challenge or something, some kind of giveaway for that. And then I did not do any kind of participation in challenges or, on channels this month. So, but I am already at 1 for the year. So my goal of 6 is still easily attainable. That is pretty much what I did and did not do this month. So even though I feel like I really didn't accomplish squat for the February, I did, meet all of my collabs and the deadlines. I will admit that there were 2 different mornings that I did wake up and I was like, oh crap, what is today? Pull out my calendar. I was like, oh, I had to get a video up. Luckily, they were short videos and I was able to get them filmed and loaded before and started to upload. And by the time I got to work, they were ready to be scheduled. So I was like, whew, a couple of times I barely made it, but I was able to get every one of them up when they were due. So that is good. So this month, I'm trying to get ahead of the game and have my videos, as many of them as I can, go ahead and work on them, have the projects all made well ahead of time, and I'm going to try my best to get my butt into the craft room and at least maybe just put some things away, just work on a little bit of cleaning up, because God knows that I need to clean off my craft table again. Every time I go in there and try to work on something, I almost cause an avalanche. So I might get buried alive in my craft room. I need to be putting things away. So that is my goal for the first, I'd say for the next probably 4 or 5 days. I want to work on some organization in my craft room and also work on getting the next probably 2 or 3 collab projects made. And hopefully I'll have a better month for March and get a lot more things filled out in my book here. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching and seeing what my goals were and what I was able to do or what I did not do. And go check out everybody else in the description below and see what their goals are and see how they have been doing for the month of February. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Hope you had a great day, and I'll talk to you all later. Goodbye.